What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Speaking of the $50 giveaway, the winner of last week's $50 giveaway is AstroBoy91. AstroBoy91, hit me up on Twitter at Cam_ATL so I can get your info and send you that 50, brother. Appreciate you as always. Appreciate everybody as always for interacting on the videos in the comment section, all that good stuff, man. Excited for another fantastic week, man. Last week was just like we always expect, man. Props Made Easy continues to change the game, continues to put people on the absolute best options with no effort necessary at all. The home run predictions went crazy again last week. We're coming to the end of NBA. We continue to smash NBA, and we're still getting the money as long as we possibly can. But as you guys know, NBA is coming to a close not too long from now, and we will have MLB going full swing. And I'm telling you right now, there's no better place that you want to be than propsmadeeasy.com for baseball. All right, use code YouTube at checkout at propsmadeeasy, and you can get your membership at $15 a month for lifetime for as long as you keep it active at that 15. All right, so go sign up, use code YouTube at propsmadeeasy.com, and go ahead and get locked in, man, because this is going to be a huge summer taking advantage of baseball, man. I love that we got this home run predictor as well. We've just got so much going for baseball. Super excited for that, as well as obviously we'll have the esports rocking still. We'll have the UFC going. We'll have everything else still going. We just won't have NBA or NFL yet until a few more months. With NFL starting back. So excited about that. College basketball, college football, all that stuff should be coming fairly soon as well. Not sure of schedules and all that shit, but college basketball and stuff like that should be starting not too long from now. So that'll be added as well. But either way, man, huge summer coming. And so, yeah, man, stop spending too crazy amounts of money on these tools. I don't know why these tools charge the amount they do, but it is what it is. They probably because they hire 1 million people that they have to pay at on their teams. Like we have a core of people at Props Made Easy. Yeah, it's a decent amount, but it's not like these other places go and hire like 15 plus people to work for them, and that's just ridiculous. So they got to charge a crazy amount to even be able to afford their payments to their people type shit. So with Props Made Easy, man, we just want shit to be as affordable as possible for people, which is why you can get it at $15 a month. Literally. I mean, that's 3 times less than any other tool. So if you're paying anything over $15 a month for Plus EV data, you are high as a kite. Or, I mean, if you hate Cam ATL to the extent that you will pay 3 times more for a tool instead of paying 15 for a tool that'll do the same thing, then that's just next level hate, brother. Like, that's just next level, man. I think you need some, therapy or something. You need to get into therapy. Use that gambling money on a therapist. Get your mind right, and then come back and join up for $15 a month at Prize Made Easy. But anyway, let's have an amazing week, man. Hopefully everybody had an amazing weekend. And I'm excited to get to this money, man. So basketball, we are days away from basketball. Obviously, Props Made Easy members pay attention to that. We are going to focus on what we have going more actively at the moment. So I'm going to select WNBA and all this stuff. Update WNBA, MLB, and NHL is what we're going to look at right now. Select all. Actually, let's just look at the DFS books for now. So let me just look at the DFS books first. Okay. When it comes to the DFS books, first thing you notice is you got a couple WNBA at the top. What you need to be aware of, though, is the consensus count. There's only 3 books for Sykes under 25.5 points and rebounds. That means only 3 books have the points and rebounds for Brittany Sykes. Arik, under points and rebounds, only 3 there as well. Now, you need to wait, probably, to see if you can get more books there, okay? I've always told y'all about that. Yes, this is still high EV, but the consensus count being that low, you're not getting as accurate of a true odds as if you add more and more books. The more books that you have into your consensus count, the more accurate and the more consistent those picks will be, okay? So scrolling down a little bit, William Contreras over 0.5 singles is a 6.36 EV on Betr Picks. 27 books are baked into that consensus for him. So almost that 30 mark that we like to look for, but not quite. You can either wait or you can pull the trigger. Like I said, in DFS books, you can have a little bit of leniency. You can go down to like 4.5 EV. And you can go down to about 25 or so consensus books. That's fine. But it just depends on your risk level, right? Your tolerance. Like, if you want the most consistency possible, then you need to be patient and wait for those to reach that mark that we're looking for. All right, Arik on Underdog, again, the 3 consensus books. Christian Yelich, 27. Like, what's up with the consensus counts right now? Like, if you scroll down to the right consensus book account, Stephen Kolek, under 17.5 outs, 5.7 EV on Underdog, 35 books baked into the consensus there. This is the type of pick we're looking for, man, because it checks a lot of important boxes. You got the over 5% EV. You've got the over 30 books built into the consensus. The AI sim projections also on the same side as the PME pick. So under 17.5 outs on Underdog. And again, every single pick that you see on Props Made Easy is checking a ton of boxes. All right. It's not just saying, oh, yeah, comparing to a few books, this is a good play. No, it's comparing to a lot of books, as many books as you can possibly compare to that have the lines for these plays, as well as our simulation data simulating the game 10,000 times. Like, these other tools that charge you $40+ a month for EV doesn't even have simulation data. So that's what I mean by if you're paying more than $15 a month, then you need to cancel that and put code YouTube at Props Made Easy and get $15 a month. Plain and simple. That's the most logical thing for you to do, to be honest. Sam Bennett, over 2.5 shots on goal for NHL on Betr. We have 2 days till that game begins, but 5.31 EV, 42 books baked into the over 2.5 shots on goal for Sam Bennett. Now here's what I want to do. Through the DFS books, any sharp and safe. No sharp and safe at the moment, which means no plays that are 5% or higher EV, and minus 140 on average among the sharp books only. So if we look at high EV heat, you have the Kolek play under 17.5 outs, the Sam Bennett play in a few days, Jarren Duran over 0.5 runs at a 5.18 EV on Betr, and then Mickey Moniak over 0.5 bases at a 5.01 EV, 40 books built into him. All right, let's open it up. Let's look at all books, and let's look at the absolute best options we got on the board today. We're going to look at sharp and safe. Why do I always use the sharp and safe filter when I come into here to talk about the best plays with y'all? It's because the sharp and safe picks are going to be the absolute most consistent plays that you can get because they're already favored on the book in question. They already have a higher probability to hit, as well as being over the 5% EV, having over the 30 or more consensus books. It's like it checks every single box as well as already being more likely to hit. So it's for those who are looking for more consistency, who might not have the bankroll to deal with. Like, when you play plus EV, the only bad part about plus EV is if you're trying to play plus EV with a low bankroll, you'll never get the benefits of it, because your small bankroll will never be able to sustain the losses to get to that long-term profitability, right? The losses will kill you before you get to it, right? That's the only issue. So at Props Made Easy, we understand that, and we want those with a small bankroll to still be able to play EV and see the benefits of it long term. So we give you the plays that are already favored using sharp and safe. So looking at that, with MLB, Bryce Terang under 1.5 bases on Fanatics at minus 130, already favored at minus 130, but yet 9.52 EV due to minus 162 being the consensus among 49 books. So great spot on Bryce Terang. And of course, because he's here, we know the AI simulation projection data is also on the under. William Contreras under 1.5 bases on Fanatics at minus 120, 9.3 EV, minus 147 is the consensus among 48 books. Jacob Wilson, under 1.5 bases, minus 125 on Fanatics, 8.5 EV, 46 books baked into a minus 151 average, but you're getting it at minus 125. Of course, that's going to be a great play long term. Joshua Palacios, over 0.5 hits on Profit X at minus 134, 8.03 EV. 37 books have a consensus of minus 162, but yet you're getting it at minus 134. So, of course, it's going to be a good play. AI simulation data has it on the over as well. Logan Webb, over 4.5 strikeouts at minus 131 on Novig, already favored at minus 131 to happen. 7.58 EV, also ongoing on the over because consensus odds are at minus 156, with 56 books built into that. AI sim data on the over as well, so like that spot. Toscar Hernandez, under 1.5 bases at minus 130 on Fanatics. 7.35 EV on the under. 49 books have minus 154, but you're getting it at minus 130. Props Made Easy is the master of showing you the best value compared to the rest of the industry. That is what plus EV is. The question is, The main question and profitability when it comes to sports betting are you beating the closing line value? Because if you can do that on a consistent basis, you will be a profitable better long term. Okay? Can you beat the CLV on most of your picks? Props Made Easy is built to do exactly that. Every single play you see here in this video, okay? Every single play you see at the top right here that you're seeing at these numbers are not going to be where you're getting them at. For example, Bryce Charang's under 1.5 bases at minus 130 on Fanatics. This minus 130 by the end of the day will be closer to that. Okay? So, of course, if you're getting it at minus 130 and it closes at minus 150 to minus 160, what did you do? You got it at better value and you beat the closing line value because the closing line value is closer to this where you got it at this. You feel what I'm saying? That is the main fucking key. Regardless if you're winning or losing, if you have a losing night and every single one of your bets you placed beat CLV, you did an amazing job. Like, I know that might sound crazy. And people might be like, what? If you have a losing day, how did you do amazing if you lost? Because beating the CLV is all that fucking matters for you to be profitable better. Who gives a fuck if somebody has an amazing day? See, that's where y'all get shit fucked up. Somebody will have an amazing day on X, and then all of a sudden y'all rush to their Discord. Who cares about one amazing day? If they're not beating CLV regularly, you're going to be a losing better playing with them. Who cares about one day when you're down long term? One day means shit. It doesn't mean anything. Are you a winning better over a longer sample? That's what matters. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you'll see these dudes on X winning 20 grand on a home run parlay. Let me fill you in on something. If they only are playing home run parlays, then long term, they are a losing better. I can almost guarantee you that. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to say almost. I can guarantee you, if that guy you're following on X is promoting all these big wins from a home run parlay, he is a losing better long term. He is playing extremely negative EV, and he is a losing better long term. I don't care if you see somebody win $100,000 on a parlay. Long term, that dude is down 300K. You feel what I'm saying? That 100K did not bring him back to positive. Okay, he is still losing. All right, that is the reality of the whole thing. So that's why every time I do my videos, I preach this, because there's some really important shit. If y'all can get it into your brains early, it can prevent y'all from, mistakes. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to get you on the right path, whether you're even a Props Made Easy member or not. If you want to pay $50 on a tool, then go for it. You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter to me, okay? At the end of the day, I just want you to follow the right tool, the right strategies though, because I want you all to be profitable long term, man. I don't give a fuck if you win $1,000 tonight. If long term you're going to be down 5K. What does that 1,000 mean when you're down 5K? You feel what I'm saying? I want y'all to be smarter with shit. Plus, a big win like that makes people go even harder on dumb shit. Like, y'all see somebody on X hit 20K, you go and put way more of your bankroll than you should on the next parlay he plays and then lose your ass. That's what I mean. That's huge negative EV. It will never be positive doing that. You feel what I'm saying? All right, let's get into what Game Center picks we got for us today. All books selected. Any sharp and safe? Nothing sharp and safe at the moment, so high EV Heat is the next best. Sorry, y'all. Okay. At the top of the list, I like this Athletics under 3.5 team total on Bet365 at plus 125 due to the consensus among 66 books being plus 109. So you're getting better value at plus 125 on Bet365, making it a 7.61. So great spot with the Athletics under 3.5 team total at plus 125 on Bet365. Another option that looks really good due to the 77 consensus books built into it. The Rockies under 3.5 team total at minus 115 on Bet365. This exact play is minus 131 among 77 books on average. Okay, so when you average 77 books, they have a minus 131, but yeah, you're getting it at minus 115. So 6.26 EV on that play. Colorado Rockies under 3.5 team total at minus 115 is a great spot there as well. You have a basketball play. You've got the Pacers plus 9.5 point spread, which that seems crazy to me. The Pacers, man, Vegas continues to sleep on the Pacers. They just hate the Pacers, dude. I mean, they really think the Pacers suck. I get it. OKC's probably the better team, but man, Pacers are playing great together. Pacers plus 9.5 at minus 103 on Novig. This 9.5 is minus 116 across 60 other books, giving it a 5.92. So I would take the Pacers plus 9.5 on Novig at minus 103. All right, home run predictor time. Let's get it. All right. Using the home run predictor at props made easy, there is one nuke zone level play at the moment. We have one nuke zone level play, and that is Pete Alonso at the top of the list against Dustin May today. All right, we have 6 games on tap for today. Pete Alonso against Dustin May is a 12.7 home run score. Again, the home run score is made up of all types of important data necessary to predict a player's home run performance. These are just some of the highlight stats. There's many more stats actually taken into the home run score, but nonetheless, we can get a breakdown of what's going on here, right? And I think the exit velocity allowed by this pitcher is what's putting Pete Alonso in a great spot, because his exit velocity rating is elite. His hard hit percent is elite. It's the best spot that we have for a home run today. Consensus odds have him at plus 330 to hit a home run. Let's see what FanDuel has him at. Plus 360. So you're also getting a little bit of an edge here, Vegas edge, based on the odds from consensus compared to FanDuel. All right, and that's one of the things I like to look at. I like to go to this filter right here. Go to Vegas edge. Now, what this immediately filters by is Vegas edge percent. So it's comparing whatever sportsbook you have chosen where you want to place your home run parlay, right? You're grabbing it at minus, and again, I talked about minus EV and parlays being minus EV. They will always be minus EV, okay? But you can make smarter decisions taking these Vegas edges and playing a more positive EV strategy than without using this, right? So like, you don't want to put a full unit size on a parlay like this. You want to put a quarter of your unit on something like this. Like literally, if your unit size is $1, you want to put 50 cents to a quarter on these. You feel what I'm saying? But nonetheless, these will help you make the best decisions. People are going crazy using the home run predictor tool at Props Made Easy. But it takes the odds you're getting on the sportsbook you selected, compares it to the consensus odds across 100 books with home run parlays, and gives you a Vegas edge. The higher the Vegas edge, the better. But now, you want to take a high Vegas edge, but you want to make sure that tier is good. This is a cold zone tier for Chase. Okay, so the matchup's not great when it comes to the home run score. Who is Kyle Stowers? Our guy Kyle Stowers, the day our home run predictor dropped, Kyle Stowers was a great home run call, a nuke zone call. He went out and hit 2 home runs, and that is what that made the home run predictor tool launch off into orbit. Everybody is utilizing the home run tool now. We have members who literally have joined Props Made Easy just to use the home run predictor, which is stupid because you have, I mean, all that amazing data for the regular stuff. But nonetheless, man, I mean, the tool's only $15. So that's why people, like, there's a lot of people who will grab the tools just for certain things. Like, I had somebody hit me up the other day, says they joined Props Made Easy for the Sharp Society. Literally. They utilize the Sharp Society more than anything. Which, I mean, utilize everything. That's the point. But if you want to utilize the Sharp Society to pick people's brain and find the best strategy with other people who are around your level and who have had success, though, that can help you learn more, I mean, that's great. Kyle Stowers is a green light tier. This is the type of play we're looking for. A play that has a high Vegas edge, comparative to where the consensus odds are, but also a solid tier. So Kyle Stowers against German Marquez is a 10.72 home run score, 24.17 Vegas edge score. You're getting him at plus 520, which compared to consensus is much better odds. So grab that Kyle Stowers play. Let's scroll down. We got another green light right here. Brandon Nimmo against Dustin May, 9.63 home run score at plus 630. So a few really good options at really good odds. Good spots there. When it comes to the highest odds to hit home runs today, we have Kerry Carpenter at plus 300 as one of the top options. These are all coin flip tier options though, so they have some data that's not fully leaning on their side. Byron Buxton is a solid shot tier at an 8.05 home run score, 8.41 Vegas edge, getting him at plus 340 on FanDuel. Not bad against Luis Severino. You have a couple green lights here, Lawrence Butler and Tyler Soderstrom from Oakland. Lawrence Butler at plus 340. Vegas edge of 3.91. Soderstrom at plus 340 at 3.45 Vegas edge. Obviously, I wouldn't play them together, so you'd pick one, and I'd pick the one with the higher home run score. So right here, Soderstrom at a 9.46. All right, and then you got the Pete Alonso play. Nuke zone against Dustin May, 12.7 home run score, plus 360 odds on FanDuel at a 6.81 Vegas edge as well. So it's always good to find a good tier, to see them at a good tier, while also having a great home run score. All right, having a great tier. So like, find them at a high home run score while getting them at a plus Vegas edge is going to be pivotal as well. So a good little slip you can make would be Pete Alonso and Kyle Stowers for home runs today. That's what I like. All right. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Let's start this week with a bang. Happy Monday, man. Y'all have a blessed week. God bless y'all, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.